You know, I was at Costco and heard two people say the same thing. I hate canned tuna. I used to be that person and I can't believe I stayed away from it for over 30 years. But in this video, I'm gonna show you what changed and why I'm okay eating it again. Welcome to the Happivore life. If you are a subscriber, I'm really happy you're back. If you're new here, welcome. Today's episode might actually change how you feel about one love-hate ingredient. We're talking about canned tuna. But we're not here to prove tuna is good for you. We already know it is a great source of lean protein, omega-3 and many other nutrients. What I care about today is show how a small shift in what we do can actually change how food feels. As always, this video's written recipe is on Substack if you want it. Okay, let's get started. My mom introduced me to tuna when I was probably 8 or 9. The fishy smell, the texture, and that slightly metallic taste you get when it hits the tongue. And then I decided it wasn't for me. Then a client recently asked me to make tuna salad. And as a private chef, you have to make it happen. So the first thing I did was to look for high quality options. One packed in good olive oil like this one, and when I opened it, it smelled like olive oil and salt. Not fishy, not offensive, just clean. And the meat is chunky. That's when I realized the problem wasn't the tuna, it was the version and the way I treated it. Next, I want to show you this sea-tailed skipjack tuna in olive oil. It's a different kind of tuna, but the smell is decent. Okay color, and the meat is still chunky. Now this is the whole food skipjack in EVOO. I'm going to be honest. Meow. This smell is a bad memory, and I think it's what many of us grew up with. It's flaky, color is pale, and it looks kind of dry. For this dish, I'm choosing the olive oil packed tuna because I like the texture and the taste. But if water pack is all you have, drain it well, add 1 to 2 tablespoons of olive oil and let it sit for 5 minutes before folding. When planning this video, I kept thinking about that Costco moment, about all the food we quietly wrote off. Sometimes it's not about that the food is bad. Maybe it's because we had one bad experience and then we shut it off. Today, we'll give it another shot. Let's get cooking! The prep list is shorter than you think. Shallot gives you that sharp, clean bite, the thing that keeps this dish from feeling heavy. Zest the lemon, then cut into supremes. That's where your brightness and acid come from. Parsley and dill, but only the leaves. This is your freshness. A few cloves of garlic, roughly chopped, enough to know it's there. Next up, let's do the roasted potatoes. 1.5 pounds of baby potatoes, cover them with water and salt generously, and let them simmer for about 30 minutes. While those are going, let's make the parmesan chips. And trust me, these are addictive. Drop grated parmesan into ring molds on parchment, leave space between each one, then into the 400 degrees oven for 6 to 8 minutes until the edges go deep golden. Pull them out and let them cool completely. That's where the crunch sets in. It's all about the crunch here as it changes the whole bite. Back to the potatoes. Drain them and let them cool just slightly. Now the fun part. Use the bottom of a pot and smash them flat. You want them rough and uneven to get that crispy results. Drizzle generously with some oil, hit them with salt. You want real color here because that's how you get more flavors. These potatoes are the foundation that make the whole dish feel complete. So let's roast them at 425 until deeply golden, for about 40 minutes. Just remember to flip them once halfway through. Now the brown butter caper dressing. 3 tablespoons of unsalted butter into the pan. Let it melt, foam, and wait for those milk solids to turn golden and smell nutty. Garlic goes in first, just long enough to bloom. Then drop in capers, stir in a little and take it off the heat. By now, the smell alone is enough to raise your anticipation. Now let's bring the tuna together. The whole can goes into a bowl with the sliced shallots. Spoon in 2 tablespoons of the brown butter caper dressing. And just like that, everything is ready to plate. Plating this took me right back to Cadiz, southern Spain, known for their tuna and seafood. The Atlantic breeze, the tuna market, eating seafood tapas at Bar Bacate. That memory deserves a bottle of cava. So I'm gonna take it all in and then start eating. Right, crispy. Sweetness from the potato. The tuna is so good. It almost tastes like it's fresh filet kind, meaty, and there's no metallic taste. And it's definitely something I can eat now. Good pairing. Some pantry food isn't second choice, it's just waiting for a second chance. If you're thinking, yeah, no, I still hate tuna, look, I get it. I was that person for over 30 years. So here's what I'm asking you to do. Don't decide based on the tuna, remember? Decide based on one bite like this with the right version and the right setup. The full recipe is on Substack if you want to cook along step by step. If you make it, please tell me what happened. And if this changes your mind, I want you to be the person who sends it to another tuna hater. Thank you for watching the Happivore Life. I'll see you next time. Cheers!